What is up, Shady Sports Network? I'm back here with a very special guest tonight. Recent AIFE signing, Malik Allen. Malik, how you doing tonight, man?
What's going on, man? I'm feeling good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Really excited to have you on. So diving right in, you recently signed with an AIF team.
Yes,
For
sir.
we can't mention what team it is, but how excited are you to get
Man,
to?
I'm so excited, man. It's been in the works for about 2.5 years, man. Shout out to my brother Jair Murray for helping me get that done. Definitely, man. Go. Big goes to him, man. But yeah, I feel great, man. I feel great. Like I said, we've been training for 2.5 years, trying to get to the professional level, and it finally happened. So I'm ready to make a splash in the league now.
Definitely. So AIF, it's a newer league coming in. They already have 8 teams announced, which is shocking for a new league. How excited are you to be playing in the AIF?
Man, I'm really excited. I'm ready to see the talent level. I'm ready to take this next step and go into the professional level, and then take it next further than that.
So, kind of going all the way back to your high school career, were you a multi-sport athlete in high school?
Yeah, I actually was. I wrestled too. I wrestled. Yeah, I wrestled as well at 285 heavyweight.
Man, that's crazy. 285 is a lot of weight.
Yeah, it is, man.
But so after when you were in high school, how did you decide that you wanted to pursue football over wrestling? Because in my opinion, I think wrestling is easier when you play football. Do you think that's
You
true?
know what, man? It was so crazy because I didn't want to do wrestling at all. My mom actually the one that pushed me into wrestling. She was like, "Man, go do it. I promise you, it's gonna help you out." So I did it, and it actually helped me out with football a lot. So football was my main sport, so it was kind of easy pick coming out of high school to do football. It's just that wrestling helped me get an edge on everybody else.
Man, wrestling is so competitive, but the
It
football
is. It
is
is.
so
And that 2 minutes is woo my God, bro. That 2 minutes is hectic.
definitely. So after high school, you sat down, you looked at your college opportunities. The college process is crazy
Yeah.
with school academics. I mean, I'm a senior in high school, so I know all about the college process. What was your college process like?
Man, it was actually crazy. So we had a lot of offers coming out of high school. It's just that like you said, the grade part. So it was I was kind of limited to going to Butler, but man, I had a great experience at Butler. I met a lot of guys. A lot of guys is actually in the NFL now. Some playing for Dallas, Kansas City, all over. So man, I had a lot of good experience there with those guys.
It's very interesting that you said that some of your teammates played in the NFL. A lot of people sleep on junior college football. I am
Yeah,
a huge junior college football advocate. I
I
encourage
appreciate it.
everyone and anybody to go to junior college because I think that's the best way to get development and really understand the grind.
Yeah,
What would
definitely.
how like I guess when you look at the talent level, how talented are the guys in JUCO ball?
Man, those guys are really talented. Like I said, you got a lot of NFL caliber guys. Like I said, a lot of those guys, a lot of situations come about where they have to go that junior college route. And man, those guys just as good as those guys just go D1. And sometimes even better than me because it's a struggle in those junior colleges that everybody don't talk about. You don't get all the luxury as a D1 player do. So you got to grind a little extra harder. So you appreciate it much more when you do reach that next level.
Definitely. So when you were at Butler, we kind of talked about the academic stuff earlier. Was it easier or harder than high school in balancing football, or is it harder at the junior college level?
It's actually harder because it's like it's you don't have nobody there waking you up, telling you like, hey, you got to get to class, get to this. So it's basically all on you and how much you putting in and what you want to get out of it. So to me, it's much harder.
Man, I can totally understand that. Junior college is a grind. We see on Last Chance U, and it really shows you like they're dogs. You have to be a dog to be able to go
Yeah,
through.
you gotta be a dog to get through that. But once you get through it, though, it's all gravy on the other side.
So you, unfortunately, your second game, you sustained an injury.
Yeah, I ended up tearing my PCL, man, and man, that was like it was devastating me mentally too as well. So I came back home, and man, things didn't work out with Butler, so I ended up entering the semi-pro level, and man, I've been playing up since then, and just recently we won the national championship.
I mean, I saw that, and people do not understand semi-pro, and they don't understand the amount of teams and how competitive it is,
Yeah,
especially down south.
yeah, it's real competitive, man. It's almost competitive as the XFL, USFL, things like that. It's definitely getting up there.
When you look at the competition level you faced all year, I guess one thing I find really interesting about yourself is you kind of created your own brand. And a lot of guys, I mean, in the day of NIL, you kind of are your own NIL. Talk a little
Yeah.
bit about your brand.
Oh man, the brand, the trenches worldwide. I actually got that on right now. This is our shirt right here. I started that with my brother Jair Myrick. Man, first, we was like training. Basically, a lot of inner city kids can get the training that everybody else get, like the NFL type training that'll show them how to run the 40 right, show them how to bench press right, or get out the stance and fire off the ball. So we ended up creating a company, man, that we'll provide that for a low cost. Definitely. We also got a clothing line too. You can follow our social media page. It's Trenches Worldwide _ So follow that, man. You can see our store that's linked to it, and see what we all about.
I mean, I'm really, really, really inspired by the fact that you have your own brand. That's something that I want to do, and I think it's really cool that you went ahead. I guess kind of a curious question on my part: how did you get that started? Talk about you and your friend. Um, when you look at starting a brand, like how do you go about ordering merch and creating that?
Man, actually, it just started with an idea, man, and the passion, right? Right. So it just like an idea started, and then it was like, you know what, man, we really gonna make this thing come true. So every day we just looked online, see what we had to do to get started. Well, what requirements we needed for our LLC, and we got everything. It was a slow process. It took about a year and a half to get everything together, but we just kept grinding every day, man. Just knew that one day it was gonna be where it is today.
It's all about the slow grind and taking the process step by step. Malik, it's been great having you on today. I appreciate your time. My final question for you is, you've been through struggles. You've seen stuff go really well. You've seen stuff struggle and not go your way. How do you stay inspired and keep going and stay motivated?
Man, I just basically my son, my family, just my family depending on me. Just know that I gotta be the strong one and set an example. So I make sure I meditate every day. Keep mama do everything I gotta do to keep my mind right, so I can set an example for everybody that's watching me. So that's what keep me going. Just knowing I got people that's watching me.
That's really great advice. Again, thank you for your time. I really look forward to watching you in the new
Yes, sir.
AIF, and I can't wait for that announcement to drop.
Yes, sir. Can't wait neither.
I'll see you, stay in touch, and I'll see you here soon.
Definitely stay in touch. Yeah, definitely lock in. All right, man. Have a good one.
You too, man.
I'm a game changer.